Hey everyone, it's Chris, and welcome to your third day of your 30-day stretch, mobility, flexibility challenge. Today I have for you a quick lower body stretch. This is going to be a little more static stretching just to kind of see how you feel, where you are, and we're just going to get right into it. Okay, so what I want you to do is extend your legs out in front and just give them a little shake out. Okay, so I'm going to turn to my mat, shake these out just a little bit, and then bring my knee into my chest and extend it out, and then switch. This is great to do after a leg day workout. This is also great to do in the morning when you first wake up to give your lower body a little bit of love, get some blood flow to your lower body. If you feel you need to warm up a little bit before you do this, go ahead and feel free. But I'm going to give you a few little warm-up moves like we're doing here to get you going. Okay, so day 3, kind of seeing where we are, seeing how we're feeling. The first day we did full body. Yesterday was upper body, and today we're going lower. Each of these routines will be unique to themselves. Okay, and then bring your left leg in and your right leg in. So you're going to have your feet a little wider than your hips and bring your hands behind you. And we're going to just drop your knees to the left, keeping your hands planted into the floor, and then to the right. So go ahead and rock these side to side. Good. You also get a little stretch through the chest and the shoulders, the front of the shoulders there. Awesome. Keep this going. And stop. All right, extend the legs in front, and we're going to go right down to your back. So we're going to get right into this morning. And left knee comes into your chest, bring your leg extended, and start to roll your ankle in one direction. So we're going up and around. Make that ankle roll nice and big, getting movement through the ankle, and maybe even make the stretch or the movement a little bit bigger than you think it can be. So maybe you're not just going like this, maybe you're just really taking the time to move that ankle around and other direction. So for everyone who likes to do so much jumping around but not as much stretching, this is super important. Okay, and again, your knee can be bent here. If you can't get it straightened, that's totally fine. I know everybody's a little different in where their flexibility is. And now flex and point, and flex and point, flex and point, flex, point. Good. Keep these going. Just a couple more on this side. Good. Breathing. And perfect. Let's do the other side. So get a little bit of mobility through the ankles. Start to roll it around. Good. Again, make it big. Notice what you feel in the ankles and in the calves while you're doing this. Just relax the rest of the body. Again, your knee can be bent. And let's go in the other direction. So you're just getting some ankle rolls there. So for those of you who do a lot of step, this is really, really important, especially if you're a jumper or someone who likes to do a lot of high impact. Now flex and point, and flex and point. And we're putting the impact on those ankles and feet. You really want to make sure that you have the mobility to do this. Good. A few more of these. Really flex it hard and point it. And last one. Perfect. All right, so let's bring your left knee into your chest and your right leg extended. Hold that there. Breathe in. And now exhale and extend that leg up as best you can. So if this is you and that's what you have through your hamstrings, totally fine. Okay? Otherwise, extend the leg as best you can and press down through your right leg into the mat Good. And just hold. If you are straightening your leg, you want to keep a slight bend in your knee. You don't want to lock out the knee, so keep that there. Just hold it. Relaxing. Good. Just taking that time to stretch. Allowing your muscle to relax. Some big muscles back there in the hamstrings. And take it down. And we're going to switch legs. So bring your right leg in, left leg extended, and extend your right leg up. So the first week is going to be, we're on day 3 obviously, the first week of these stretching routines is going to be just kind of getting into it, a little more easy stretching, and then we will get into a little bit more mobility, big movements, maybe even some flow. So hold that there, stretch. And work on your range of motion throughout your joints, right? Working on the flexibility of the muscles, how much the muscle can stretch. Remember, you want to press down into that bottom leg as you're holding up here. Relax your jaw. You're going to hear me say that a lot because a lot of times as we're stretching, we do clench the jaw like, oh, that's over. Relax. It's okay. And if you have to come out of the stretch, it shouldn't be so uncomfortable that you have to, you want there to be a stretch and a little bit of an edge, but you don't want it to feel like it's painful. Good. And release it down. All right, so we're going to cross your left leg over your right knee, the ankle over the knee, and just start to kind of move the hip in and out here. Okay, so that knee is kind of rotating in and out. It goes out and then it comes in toward the midline of the body. Good. And movement through the hip. That should feel good. And the hips, just like yesterday, as we said, the neck and shoulders tend to hold a lot of stress. The hips do as well. Super important to make sure that you're working on the movement throughout the hips and being able to stretch them. Okay, and I'll come back to a neutral place there. And you're going to lift the right foot up off the floor. And if that's enough for you, stay there. If you want to go a little bit more, you can grab behind the right leg. This hand comes through. And then just hold this stretch here. So this is a figure 4. You should feel the stretch through your left hip. Okay, your abductors, which are what we work when we use those bands. If you want a little more in this stretch, you can extend up. And if you're really flexible and need more, you can also come up and hold here. But that's completely up to you. And again, you want to go to where it feels like it's a challenge for you, where you feel the stretch. Okay, and where it feels like, all right, okay, I can breathe through this. And maybe as I breathe through it, I get a little deeper into the stretch. Good. Just hold it for one more big breath. Exhale. Very nice. And release that down. Let's go to the other side. So cross your right ankle over your left knee and start with that rotation, okay, or that movement back and forth. And you're going to feel one side might be a little happier than the other. Okay, this is my right side. It's typically my right not happy side. Okay, and yet that might be your good side, right? So everybody's different. Once again, no comparison. Just kind of feel out what you're doing. Okay, and then you're going to come back to where it's neutral, where it feels, where you'll be able to lift that left foot up off the floor. And if it feels okay, go ahead and reach through. Try your best to not scrunch up your shoulders. Okay, try to relax. If you need a little bit more, you can extend the leg up and just hold it. Okay, and if not, you can come down and just hold there. Good. Breathe. Excellent. Good. Getting that stretch to the right hip. Wonderful. Give me one big breath here. Hold it. Exhale. And release it. Good. So take that down. So we're going to flip over onto your belly here. Okay. Flipping over. We're going to get some quadriceps. And you're going to just do the best you can with this. So what you want to do is watch first. Bring your left knee up. And try to keep your pelvis pressing into the floor. And if that's enough, just keep it there, and you can let your head relax onto your hand. Okay? If you need more, you can reach back, grab either your pant leg or your ankle, and bring that heel toward the backside. Keep pressing your pelvis down into the floor so that your butt is not in the air. Staying calm. The front of the thigh should be in contact with the mat or the floor or whatever surface is beneath you, the carpet. Just relaxing the head into the hand. Good. And release. We're going to switch sides. So you can have both hands down and bend the right knee, or you can reach it back and grab that right knee or right ankle or right pant leg, and relax your head onto your left arm. Good. Just hold there. It's really important to get blood flow to that lower body. And when those hips are a little more relaxed and loose, it's easier to get blood flow to the muscles in the lower body. Good. Again, pressing that pelvis into the floor. Trying not to think about, are we almost done? We're almost done. You're almost done. We're almost there. Release that leg. You're going to come to your hands and knees. Sit back onto your heels and come into a child's pose, just stretching forward and letting your head come to the floor, letting your back release. As you breathe, you feel the lungs fill with air and press into your thighs. While we're in this position, just relaxing, letting go, being okay with the stillness once again. And your phrase today is going to be, if you would be so kind to leave it in the comments, I'm okay with the stillness. Any other comments you wish to leave, please do so. And round up, come to hands and knees, round your back, a little bit of an arch, flatten it out, and I'm going to come to your backside for a second here. All right. And that was it. That was your quick lower body stretch, day 3 of your stretching challenge. Let me know in the comments how you're doing. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and thank you once again for joining me, everybody. You are doing fantastic. Bye-bye.